There you go.
Nice.
That's better.
There we go. Well, welcome to this pool match, everybody. It's Saturday night.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Let's booth view it for a moment.
Welcome, everybody, to
Welcome.
another edition of P&W Pool Thing.
Yep. This time, tonight, we have Mr. Joey Davenport playing Rahatin Hassan.
I know. 2 Silver Star guys.
Right on.
Yeah. We got a couple Vancouverites.
Cool. Well,
Should be a good matchup tonight.
yeah, these are APA Masters League team members.
And we are ready. We're playing 10 ball tonight in a race to 9. They are going to go with winter break. We're going to lag it. You want to switch that view? Boom.
Yeah, we'll check this out. Let's see how they lag. That looks like a nice lag. Both hit it a little hard, except for Joey seems to darn near park it on the rail.
Yep, Joey's got it. Okay. So, yeah, 10 ball, no 10 on the snap, no 3 foul rule, and winter break. Here we go. P&W Pool Thing.
Mm-hmm. And check this out.
I'm going to check it.
Tonight,
What?
the deer is wearing his flying spaghetti monster hat.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
how cute is that?
Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, it's a pretty good satirical religion. Worth looking into.
Didn't one of your good friends make that?
A roommate of mine in college crocheted that hat for me. Her name's Valerie. Well, you met Valerie in Idaho.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
And I knew that fun fact. I was just trying to get it out of you.
Oh, you dragged it out of me.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. Kicking it off Saturday night. Joey versus Rahatin.
All right. Middle of the table. There we go. Look at that. He did a real good job of parking that cue ball.
Ooh, but that 2 hit the 4 in. And can he cut that 1 in?
You know what's cool about this shot? If he cuts that 1 in, especially gives it a little bit of outside spin, I think he's going to go 2 rails towards the center of the table and have a look at the 2. So we'll see if that's what he does. It's kind of a little bit of...
Oh, he
I think that's what he was
just
attempting,
clipped
yeah.
that 9. Just couldn't get quite past it. Well,
Yeah.
it's first game, first shot jitters.
Oh, for real. And I'm not sure what it is about being on a stream, probably the invisible audience. But man, yeah, there's some pressure on the stream.
Absolutely.
Just knowing that people are watching. Like you feel watched, for
Well,
sure.
And also, it's a different environment, you know. They're in there, just the 2 of them, battling it out.
Yeah, they're like
We
caged animals.
We shut the door, lock them in. No one can leave until the match is over.
Well, they do get to use the toilet if it gets thirsty.
The bucket in the corner. I'm just kidding.
Well, I like what he did there. He just kind of accepted what was going to happen and left himself a good look at the 2.
Nice.
Ooh, look at that. He missed the 5 all nice. I love it.
Yep, got a nice bounce off that rail. You know, just follow that forward and take that combo maybe. Or bring it back and take that 5 in the top right. What do you think?
Excuse me.
I
I don't know if
I
that
wanna hear
combo
that.
is on. It might be.
Or travel around?
I think it's definitely more easily on from there than it was over here on the bottom edge of the table.
Yeah.
So I like what's happened there. That's
Mhm.
really nice. Now, if he does make this combo, that 5 is also going to be tracking to this lower left-hand corner pocket. So he's kind of, as long as you don't hit it too hard and leave yourself, leave the cue ball by the 9 and the 5 down on the bottom rail, I think it'll be all right. Yep,
Nice
it went
shot.
over there, and he kind of did what I was saying, as long as you don't do.
Right.
But
You called it.
yeah, but he's given himself a pretty good bank here.
Yep.
So there you go.
And
Try
that's what I
that out.
called him. Oh, just overshot it a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubt he was trying to put the cue ball up in that corner, but I did really like the way he hit that ball. Good acceleration.
Let's
Nice,
zoom
nice
in
smooth
here.
stroke on that.
Zoop. Okay, what do you think? You gonna cut that 5 ball to that corner
Um,
pocket?
I've been really loving some nice cuts recently,
Right.
so I think I would like to try that.
I
I
got
think you can miss the scratch also with some top, but whether or not he does that, I'm not sure.
I got
I think
some
he's going for it.
I got some dope ass advice on
No, so
oh
not. Wow. Look at me not knowing what I'm talking about. Okay, didn't give him too big of a bounce, so it's still,
yeah, that's cuttable.
it is. You got some what now?
I got some dope ass advice from Mitch Ellerman when he was in town and came over.
Mm-hmm. Didn't
And
we all?
oh man, so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love that guy.
Yep.
Shout out Mitch Ellerman. And if you ever get a chance to take a one-off lesson, it is worth every penny, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
He just the way he thinks about things and his knowledge is just incredible. But he told me when you're aiming one of those hard cuts where you're aiming on the cue ball, like that's where it needs to hit on the ball. So if you think about that and you're using like let's say outside left English, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need your contact point to be the same spot on that ball. Give it a
Mm.
try sometime. Just give it a try. It sounds crazy, but it totally works. So you just like be like, okay, this is the
Oh.
English I have to use. Then you already know where to hit the
Mm-mm.
ball because you have to hit it at the same spot. But anyway, give it a go. That's what he told me,
Hmm.
and it works. But it's only when you're using
Mm.
English.
Oh, okay. Well, he does use a lot of English, and he's very good at it. He uses a lot of also
And on cuts.
radical,
Let's
like
be
reverse
clear here.
spins and all this.
Oh,
It's
man.
silly.
Yeah, he moves that cue ball.
Yeah.
It's awesome control. Well, and that's why
Mm.
he's a 725,
No,
6.
750.
750, 7. Oh,
So,
God
yeah, he's
damn.
up in the 760 area.
Oh, well, sorry I underestimated you, buddy. I
Oh,
think
that
you're
was a
awesome.
really nice hit. Look at that.
Yeah. Woo.
Okay, and
Bringing the heat.
he's got a good angle to bring it down here on the right side of this long rail down here to shoot the 10 in the upper right hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a little intimidating because there is a scratch shot there, but you got to hit it slower and let your spin bite the rail and swing it around. But he did something smarter because if you're unsure about whether or not you're going to scratch, it means you're thinking about that pocket too much, and then the ball's going to go there. So, wisely, he avoided that situation altogether.
Yep. It's a lot of blue, but
Ooh, very nice.
he nails it.
Yeah, what a nice
Okay.
graceful shot, Joey.
Joey's on the board first. All right.
They're doing alternate break.
They're doing winter break.
Oh, winner break, but loser rack.
Guess so.
Wow.
All right. Well, what's up, Ed Winter? Both really cool dudes. Yeah, we think so too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's Saturday night for you. You're probably about to be running that tournament down at Silver Star. Are they open tonight?
They got water.
Hope so. Yeah, we heard somebody ran in to the water main and blew it out for the whole complex. Like,
Well,
geez
you shouldn't
Louise.
put your water main in a parking spot.
That seems like a bad decision, but
Right. Oh, they got the one ball.
oh, nice roll.
The two dressed up for him pretty well. And if your cue ball is somewhere near where the two is, you preserve an angle on the three. Get around the table for a look at that four. Because really, you want to be over there in the lower right quadrant of the table to kind of have access to the four.
There's a little bit of a cluster right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Well, this isn't too bad here.
Yeah, you think you can use the rail and
Yeah,
kind
hit it
of
with
like
some, center with some right and kind of go over
go
towards
go
that cluster.
right, get up in there,
If you can go
see what
past the,
happens.
yeah, if you can go past the 5, yeah, then you
Nice.
got a real nice look at the 4. Um, so he's got some options here. You can kind of smash it in the 9 pretty good. I don't know if it'll go off the 9 into the side pocket.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make that shot work because
I
that's the
think he's
shot you want, right?
he's called it. I think it's gonna go a little bit too wide. Yeah, just
Oh,
by a hair,
yep.
and made the 5. So that's
No, it's not a terrible leave. You're gonna force them into a combo,
mm-hmm.
or
Yeah,
take a
no,
crazy bank at that 10.
it's Rahatin was his option, but yeah.
Go back to that side. I want to look at that bank towards that 10.
All right. He's called the 9, I believe.
Yeah, there's a lot of angle to make that happen.
And he
Nice.
made it very well. Nice.
Cool. And he left that 4 ball hung up, which is nice. So he can use it to get a better position on the 6 is where he's going next.
Mm-hmm. Now he's a little flat on this. Let's see how. Let's see what kind of a draw stroke he has. Because I would think that's what he would do. Just draw it back a bit. The only issue is, there you go. Very
Really nice.
nice.
Okay. And didn't get hung up on that side pocket in any way. Kind of
Yeah,
looked like
so,
maybe he would want to roll in, get a
right.
little stuck, but nope.
Well,
Kept going.
he hit that real well because a lot of times what'll happen, he'd kind of like put himself in a position where his bridge distance between the rail and the ball was
Oh, that was
longer than normal,
confident. Mm-hmm.
and so because of that, what can happen is you can like have too big of a backstroke and then lose some accuracy doing that shot, and he didn't fall into that, so that was really well hit.
Yeah, and that 7 was hit really confidently. Really nice. Yeah, nice little fade over. That was really nice out on this. Just put that 10 away. Nice outrighting.
There we
Boom.
go.
On the board.
Yeah, I bet these guys are having a pretty good time. So they both play on the APA Masters team on Wednesday nights with each other.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
There's
let's
a
learn a
couple
little.
other really fun people in that league. I bet that's a really awesome league.
Okay, so you have met Joey before, right?
I know both these guys
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
Silver Star.
That's what I thought. I think I've seen them both there too, but this is my first like interaction with them directly. So
No, Joey's super cool. He's on a team, I want to say on Sundays with Justin Geesey, who's played here before.
he brought him up. Yeah, Justin was
Yeah.
one of our earliest matches.
They're super cool dudes. I mean, they've always been real nice. I met them, you know, right after COVID, when things reopened. I was meeting Jason Moore on Sundays in the morning at Silver Star, and we'd have breakfast and shoot some pool until, league got going. And these guys were always one of the first teams there practicing.
Oh, okay.
And Rahatin, another guy that you see in there practicing a lot, putting in the work, putting in the time. So I've actually met these guys like years ago.
Cool.
So very cool. And yeah, both really cool guys. And as you can tell, we've got like what, 26 points difference here?
Well, that's kind of the issue is that they play APA, so they're not established in the Fargo system yet. They both have I want to say
27? I
50
can
to
math.
70 games or something like that. So,
Oh, so they're just getting established.
yeah.
So this is an estimation.
Yeah. So they're
Cool.
probably much closer in Fargo than the numbers suggest.
Right. Well, there was no BCA up here in Vancouver
Right.
until like what? Last fall or something? Maybe the fall before? Help me out if you guys know. But all the BCA was happening in Portland, which is where we play league.
Mm.
And there was no BCA until recently, in the last couple years.
Oh, look at that nice safety.
Whoa. Put you in jail.
Yeah. See, start playing BCA, start learning safeties.
Right?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never played APA. I just kind of think that BCA is a little bit higher level pool. It's a little bit more competitive.
Oh, Ra's on your team on Sundays now, and that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sunday crew, and I think that's when BCA is now, is Sunday nights, AP in the afternoon, BCA at night. I want to say it on Sundays at the Silver Star. And honestly, if I was gonna play in a league at Silver Star, it'd be that Sunday night league because you want to know why? No karaoke on Sunday. I don't have to listen to people singing shitty karaoke.
I know you're trying to play your REO Speedwagon on the touch tunes, and you got somebody singing a song from Frozen in the background.
Oh God, the Disney songs, the Disney songs. That's what the kids karaoke these days.
Right.
I mean, I have kids that are young, bar-aged kids, and I'm sure they would also karaoke Disney songs. We were.
Yep. Well, let's see. That was had a tough shot to get at it, as we saw from that nice safety. And yeah, that safety got him ball in hand.
Okay, well, let's see if he can put a run together here. Everything's nice and spread out. The five's a little wonky.
See, that was a tricky shot right there, because it's like, where do you get on that 2 ball exactly to make it the easiest to get back on the 4? It's kind of gotten a little flat. Now just don't draw it into the point of the pocket. Nope. Yep. But I was telling him, before you saw that cue ball spinning, I was like, okay, now one of the big differences you're going to notice between playing here and playing at the Star is this cloth is newer, and we keep it very clean. So if you're expecting your spin to really bite off the rails a whole lot, it's not going to as much as it is at the Star. So I think right there, that's kind of what you saw happen.
Ooh.
There, the point helped him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, he got a little bit of a break. There is a bank on this that might actually put you right in position on that 5 and get you perfect with the wonky ball table. Which is
at this angle, he's going to shorten the bank just a hair, so the cue ball is going to be going to the left.
But honestly, I would have probably tried that bank too. When oh, whoop, nice.
There it is.
Well, okay, brother, do it again.
Yeah, or play the 5 into the 6.
Yeah,
The nice
that works.
gray 6.
Yeah, that 6 is gray AF.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like a 36% gray, I would say.
36. Jesse knows his color wheel.
My
saturation.
gray
Ooh.
percentages, yep.
Okay, that was.
It was aggressive and bold, and I like it, and it just didn't work out perfectly. We'll see if he can get by. I mean, from this angle, but this angle is kind of a peculiar angle. You're like zooming in on it with it.
No, that's back to this one. I think you can see that. It's not like the easiest cut, but this is the kind of stuff that you gotta.
This is a bread and butter cut, cutting down the rail, and when
You
you're
gotta
not
know
too
how
far.
to do these ones, right?
Yep. And
Boom.
he obviously
Nails
does.
it.
Yeah, a lot of good things are going on in this rack. The 6, you hit it and the cue ball goes back and forth. You're going to end up with a look at the 7. I think if you're on the left side of the 10, or that's the angle you have, you're going to have a harder time getting on the 8. Let's stay to the inside. Like so.
Nice.
Excellent work, Joey.
Okay, just tink it in, roll on up. This is a finesse shot for sure.
You know, this is one of those shots I might even get a little bit more crazy with it and draw it a bit down to the lower left-hand corner of the table.
What?
Just because it's a little bit
Why
more
would you-
predictable.
Okay.
Because thinning it, you're going for the, yeah, like this. Because thinning it, you're going for the short side of the 8-ball. You know, like that's a big window down there.
Yeah.
So I think he played that real well.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you just have
that's why you're the six.
well, you just got to fade
Six-
that scratch in that
Six.
corner.
What are you? 620, 615,
6/16 and 3/8.
and 3/8.
I don't know.
Whatever. You hang out between 615 and 620.
It's a good spot to just hang out.
Have you ever, what's the highest Fargo you've ever been?
6/18, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's killing it.
Yeah. And then it went down to 6/12. Trying to think what.
That's getting killed.
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you like here?
I like shooting in the side with some draw.
I was just going to say, I think I'd still cut that to the side.
Yeah.
He likes it too.
Yeah.
No, once upon a time when I was trying to get established also, and did get established, I was up in the 425 range. And then my Fargo got reset. And I haven't really got above like a 385 ever since.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Which
yeah,
that's fine.
I bet you'll.
Underestimate me. I'm
Yeah,
cool
we'll
with
go
it.
down to when we're down in Vegas. You'll play a lot of games. I bet it'll go up quite a bit. Be fun. Well, we'll find out.
We will find out. And
Yeah.
we're going to the coast in March. So
That'll be great too.
yeah, a lot of cool pool events coming up, party people. And Joey got out on that with that nice cut to the side like we talked about. Don't forget to mark it. Boom.
Yep.
We know what we're doing.
For those of you at
Today.
home, yeah.
We just got excited about pool there for a minute.
Sure did. I need to gargle some motor oil or something.
Gargle some motor oil.
There we go.
Okay. Well,
Well, he's got a shot on the 1.
yeah.
Be really curious to see what happens after this. You know, is the cue ball going to hit the 1, bounce off the 7? If you go soft, the cue ball probably still gives you a look at the 2, like that, but you're going away from it.
Right. And now
Going away from where you need to be for the 3.
Now, what are you going to do? You're going to try to put like a lot of mustard and travel around the table and hope you don't run into anything?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to go in between the 8 and the 10. So it's doable. But yeah, it's kind of like a lot of side spin drag shot sort of thing. So he did something else like play. That would have been a real good save. There's plenty to hide behind up there. Just got a little bit unfortunate.
Yep, just a little too. I mean, can't hate where the cue ball is, but you need that 2 ball hidden a little bit.
Yep.
So, long shot. You can only see the top half of the cue ball, but so you gotta pop it. Don't want to scratch it.
This one, if you go rail first, it's kind of tricky because you're flat as far as the angle compared to the rails, so you'd have to hit it like by the side pocket almost. But that's how you get shape on the 3.
Oh,
You know, but yeah, see, he was trying to manipulate the pocket a little bit. It was just a funny shot to leave your self position for that red 3. Yeah, Clifford Maxon is in the chat saying pool is for dorks. And dorks, spelled the dork way. D-O with an umlaut, R-K-Z.
it's a very special kind of dork, I guess.
Right?
And also, hey, dork, Cliff, pool is for dorks, and you're going to be dorking out with us in like 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, we
Playing
get to go
that
down and
mini
play.
Moscone down in Salem. That's going to be fun. So much good pool coming up.
Pool
Again.
season.
It is pool season.
I love pool season.
In full swing.
Yep.
Like, beat that seasonal depression with pool.
Mm-hmm. That was a good shot. Nice
That
cut.
it was a really nice. What up, Terry? Yeah, it does.
Cliff, it does make Cliff one of the biggest pool dorks, but I'm right there with him. So let's see here.
And honestly, Terry, so are you.
Well, we all are. I mean,
I mean, not me. I'm cooler than that.
okay, so he may have hit this a little too hard to look at the 6. Oh, no, he didn't.
What?
I think he can just barely see it past the
Yeah,
10.
wow, that is a crazy angle, but
It's like the perfect angle.
exactly.
Love it. Yeah, in fact, if anything might be bothering this shot, it could be the 9.
Yeah, but with the right English, you could get that in just like that. Great job.
There's a really cool cut shot here into the side because the cue ball, it can go 3 rails and end up giving him, I don't know if he's going to end up with a shot on it into that upper right corner, but at least a good look. Play it a little bit firmer, and you could be in the territory of like an 8-9 combo type situation. We'll see how he decides to play this with his glove that matches his sweater. Okay, he went firmer.
Ooh.
Yeah, it went a little wide.
Well, I got lucky that he didn't scratch there. That was a little too close for comfort. Okay. What are you doing here? What's the safety here? What's the play?
Well, if you hit the 8 into the 9, you know the 9's going to absorb all that force. So the 8's not going to go too far unless it's at an angle. So knowing that, you can come off the right side of the 8 and get the cue ball back down here behind the 10. Like so.
Okay.
Okay, and just squirt it out a little bit.
Well, just a little too hard, but that was a really good idea.
And he may have even called the 9. But, you know, like we saw, the weird thing about that is why call the 9 when you're trying to, like, hook yourself on the 8 pretty much.
Right.
But you probably call it just because you get back to the table. As a just in case.
Well, and Rod has been banking really well today, so so far.
Yep.
Boom.
Look at that with a great look at the 9.
Yeah.
Just roll forward here.
Yep.
I like to come off that top rail a little bit, just so you don't end up on it, you know, like plan on coming off of it. But
Perf.
he did the thing where you hit it less hard and end up with the same result.
Yeah. that's I like that.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Keep
hit
it
so
simple.
hard. When you hit it hard, you know,
You're adding chaos.
the scales, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
between accuracy
force,
and power.
Exactly. Accuracy and power. Okay. Nice.
Way to
out.
go. And we're
Rob.
we're keeping it even. Even Steven.
I like this back and forth. Keeping us on our toes. And with winter break, you know, no one's really got going, right? And started running away.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start paying attention because I'm not saying these guys don't run racks of 10 ball, but I'm gonna say the majority of these games, both of them are gonna get to the table. So, got the 10 on the break. Now they're not playing early 10s.
Nope, no 10 on the snap,
Yeah.
but great job, Rod. That was awesome. Pick it up,
But
spot
he will still be at the table, so he's either got to push or do a kick at this 2.
Yeah, I just seen where that 2 is. Ugh. I mean, you can get at it, right?
Well,
There's a 2 rail up in there.
I kind of like these shots because as long as you hit the rail on the correct spot, which means you got to get comfortable with it. But playing it like the speed where the cue ball just rolls up and touches the two. I always think those are fun. So he's going to push.
Oh, yeah. Push out.
Push out to right
Boom.
there.
Yeah. Great job. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that was the smarter move. Why would you kick at a ball when you could just push out?
Yeah, you forget about that.
Right. But I'm like, ooh, I like this shot. Okay, so he made... What's he doing here? He's going to try and hold the cue ball somewhere around there? All right. Good work.
Just get it
Yeah.
out of here. Ooh, then 5. Give him a little bit of help. I mean, not Joey. 5 didn't help. Can you see that? I don't think
He's got to
so.
go rail first to make contact with the two.
Yeah, and it's a little ways off the rail for a rail first, right? No, he's maybe looking the other way.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kick. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, no, he's looking at the 2-railer maybe.
Well,
I
it could
don't
be
know.
the right
Yeah.
kind of relationship where he would have...
This is a safer bet.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go. And he, didn't end up safe, but he hit the ball.
But he didn't foul.
And,
It's not a ball in hand.
right, and this will test Joey's ability to come up to center table.
Maybe he doesn't want to be at center table,
Right.
but it's pretty close.
Yeah, see, I like that because he got into line on the 3 ball easier and sooner
Yeah, now
than like going further closer to the 3. And this isn't too bad. You can draw off this 4 and hold the cue ball right around there, which will provide you with an ability to look at the orange 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Hit it a little thin, which then also in turn went thin off the 9. So shaking things up a little bit.
Rearranging the furniture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be curious to see how Rahatin shoots this, because it's a little tricky. Do you hit it with some inside to come underneath the 6 to stay in line for the 5? If so, how much is your cue ball going to squirt to the right, and how much do you got to adjust your aim? Yeah. So he kind of did an in-between thing by running into the 6.
I would say, or just use the 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Got behind it.
made it weird.
Gotta get weird with it now.
Yep. So TJ in the chat is saying that friends that don't play pool, they think you're a nerd for like geeking out on pool.
So true.
And I wonder,
So true.
all the friends that I have that don't share my love for it, it's like probably if I see somebody who's interested in bowling, I'd be like, really? Bowling?
Oh, good contact.
But we just see it and we're like, oh, it's the most beautiful sport ever. You can never get bored with this. And, yeah, so, like, what are some of those other sports that you see other people do and you're like, why would you ever be into that? You're nerding out on that?
To each their own. Everybody's got to have a hobby. I like hobbies that aren't indoors. In the wintertime,
rolled a
for
little
sure.
too far on that one.
And
this is going to be a tough hit. Close to the 10 for a jump. Lengthwise on the table is tricky.
TJ says golf. Yeah, a lot of people are into golf. Or like people are way into pickleball these days, right?
Yep. He's got a 3-railer behind the 8. I think. That's close.
Yeah.
No, he might hit the 9. Never mind. He's going to go inside and try and bend it. Like this.
Whoa.
Oh, see that? That's another one of those shots. It's kind of one of those shots we got to
Oh, man.
get comfortable with.
That was a good try.
It really was.
Cool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also now you leave him a ball in hand.
Right. That was one of those
Right.
shots, like, you better touch that 7, get it out of there, you know. So sometimes maybe if you can't hit it for sure, move the 10 out of there. But then where do you put it? There's only 4 balls on the table.
And he nails
Yep.
it. Well, got that one. Um,
Rolling too far on that shot on the 6 really proved costly, didn't it?
absolutely. Um, yeah, that was a tough one. We're gonna have to go back and look. I want to set that up and see what else there could have been, right? Um,
Yeah, that'll be good. Well, that's what I love about these matches is every one of these matches that we've done, there's been an instance in there where if you're just catch yourself, like, what would I have done here? Um, and when you don't know, well, go back and look at that match, make a note of where it was, and set that situation up for yourself and check it out. And then you learn, oh, yeah, I would have hit the 9 trying the 3-railer on that, or, you know.
Cliff says Dom loves that shot. I think I've seen Dom show off that shot. Honestly,
Dom loves a lot of shots.
he likes some tricky shit.
I keep thinking that pool cue is like a ski pole. Like, it's a red pool cue. All right, we have ourselves a dry break.
Okay, let's take a look at this rack. Not terrible, right? Zoom.
Yep.
Enhance.
Well, sometimes you just got to see what does it look like, and that guy's looking at the table unsure what to do.
Right? I like all the different angles.
Yep. Ooh, got a good draw action on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. I like it. Okay. This is kind of a fun shot. You can cut this in and go hard, and maybe it Z's back and forth and messes up that 6-3.
Right? Yeah, he was
Ooh, it
thinking
went
the
a little, yep.
same thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it didn't widen up enough and went 3 times, and now he's stuck behind there. But I think he can kind of gently spin into this and just kind of,
Yep, he thinks so too.
oh,
Oh,
just not enough.
just missed it.
Yeah, and
So
see, I think
a little slower.
I'll be curious to talk with him about that. Did you find, like I had mentioned, that the spin does not bite on the rails as much?
Because these
Yeah.
tables are this table is very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it time? We're gonna what are we sipping on tonight? We're gonna pop it?
Polar Party Winter Limited Cider
Yeah.
by Two Towns. Polar Party, huh? So what does it taste like?
It is
They show a polar
it's
bear in
blueberry
a hot
and,
tub.
and elderberry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're gonna check out
Respect your elders.
they are done making this for the season, this Two Towns cider. A limited edition, but we got the last two
Taste them elders.
the last two 4-packs when we were at the store. So, boom. Give it a go. Elderberries.
All right. Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Saw him winding up for that. It looks like it worked out pretty well. Now, these shots can be a little, I guess, uncomfortable to cut it up into that upper right corner. But that's the shot. Cut it in there and just roll forward. Get your cue ball to be able to hit the 5 in between the 9 and the 10. Okay, there we go. And it was a little wide. Like I said, they can be a little uncomfortable because you're trying to maintain like this rolling cue ball, which isn't something you do on a lot of shots like that, where you just hit it soft and let it just roll at its own little gentle pace.
Okay, got out with plenty of angle on that.
Yeah, I guess if I had an analogy for that shot, it'd be like when you have a dog on a leash and it's pulling on the leash, you know where it is. But if it's not pulling on the leash, without looking at it, you don't know where it is really.
If your dog is pulling on its leash when you're walking it, you have an untrained dog.
Well, maybe it's just real excited. Maybe you don't take it on walks enough.
Well, again, that sounds like an untrained dog.
I guess you're right.
A dog should not be pulling you. That means they think they own you and
Wh-
they're in charge of
Oh,
the
wow.
walk.
What if you're on a skateboard and you're trying to use it to pull you?
Well, then that's when you get your little
Whip?
mini whip and mush. Mush. All right. Joey moving effectively around the table right now.
Right. Yeah, he's just taking a look at this because he's not going to be able to get off the rail too much. So he just wants to be on the right angle to just roll forward for shape on that 10. And I think he did a very nice job. Look at that. Perfectly in line.
Yeah, really nice.
Bounced off the rail. That's a really comfortable distance to be from the cue ball in a rail shot.
That was excellent.
Lovely. Yeah,
rotation play, getting
Yep.
in line. That was
Just terrific.
masterly done. APA masterly done. So, great job.
Yep.
Yeah, this polar party. It's a little more tart than I would have expected. I thought it was going to be a little sweeter. Oh, I'm going to give it I'm going to go 4.2 stars
All right. All right.
out of 5. What do you give?
8.4 out of 10, which is like a B.
Solid B.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say okay. But we're not sponsored by them.
No, and you can't buy it anymore.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Joey got the 10 on the snap, too.
Man, they're going to have to show me how to do that on this table. Okay, so that's going to spot up. He's looking at this because look where that 3 ball is. It's in like the table's kind of, what do you call it, the taint?
What?
Well, just that's a weird spot on the table, you know?
The dead zone. Yeah, I don't know if I would describe it like that. I'd say more like what, an armpit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but universally disliked spot for the 3 ball.
Well, I'm going with armpit.
You know, if you leave your cue ball by where like the 6 or the 7 is, it can be a pretty reliable bank. So it's not entirely unhappy, but you know, it does. Having a ball there in that part of the table generally means you're going to add some innings to the rack. Unless you can do that. What a killer bank.
Yeah, wow. Excellent, bro. That was nice little roll. That was beautiful. And I have a shot on the 4.
Wow.
Cool. Okay, well, I mean, here, right? You gotta put a little bit of a stroke on this.
Well, it just depends on what you're trying to do. Yeah, but yes, either way. So yeah, he was going to run into that 8 ball all the time unless
Well, he's
to
got
come
that
out of the
bank.
corner without hitting that 8, you got to really dig into it pretty good. So, but yeah, not that this is too terrible, you know. Yeah, I like the way they're playing. They're playing some safes, but
Drilled it.
yeah, more likely to feel comfortable and shoot banks, I think. This shot, you just roll it with a little bit of inside, and you'll come in between the 7 and the 8 for a look on the side pocket, or up in the corner. So you had a little bit of outside on that.
It's a little
Which,
close.
you know, put the outside on
close,
it because...
but that's not an unmakeable shot.
Right. The outside spin makes it feel a little bit easier to get that ball to go down the rail like that. And he probably was trying to bump the 7 more in the face. But this is cuttable. It's just close, which makes it a little dicey. Yeah, on these shots,
Oh, they never spotted the 10.
wow.
We didn't
And we
even.
didn't even catch that.
I mean, we
Well, I mean, we
talked
called
about it.
about it.
We do. Yeah, we talked about it, but we
Oh,
didn't.
so that's what they're talking about. Do we spot it now? I guess they do.
Okay.
That's what they decided to do.
Well, shit. Now, this is also, what is this? This is game number 7.
Right.
Like, write that on the piece of paper. That's something I'm going to want to review and just be like,
Yeah.
would that have mattered or not? Also, we're human.
Yeah, and also, they're playing a pretty friendly match. They did put something on it. They do play with each
What a
other all
leave
the
here.
time. Yeah, well, that's a silly turn of events. I like it.
Oh, boy.
Probably a bunch of people at home just jumping up and down, maniacally throwing stuff at their TV. They never spotted the 10.
Well,
What are you clowns doing?
I was saying, friggin' tell us in the chat.
Yeah, now if
Did
they're...
anyone even see that?
Yeah. Joey got in the chat to let us know here
Yeah.
in the booth. No, we just decided to place it when we noticed it. And then poor Rahatin has got to be like, what? I agreed to this silly plan and this is what happens?
Oh, shit.
I mean, what are the odds of them doing that? I mean, in this condition or in this situation, they appear to be 100%, but
Yeah, well.
it's just like, what? Ooh, can it cut it into the 10? Into the side? It did. Did he call it?
I don't know.
Ooh, he did.
He did call that. Raw, what a shot. Boom. Get that point. Well, that was
That was an entertaining rag, wasn't it?
right, it was. It sure was. Interesting turn of events. Silly stuff. We missed it. You missed it. They missed it. Nobody told us in the chat. You all missed it too.
Check out that deer.
Oh, the flying spaghetti monster hat.
Yep, he's been touched by his noodly
Kinda-
appendage.
I mean, yeah, it kind of looks a little like old Rastafarian as well.
Right. Yeah. Those are noodles.
I know they're noodles,
Look
but
what those deer are up to.
I don't know.
It's like just checking it out. Eating oats.
Looks like high alert, but it looks like it's snowing.
Yeah. I saw the deer with the
We
one
had-
antler the other day.
Oh, yeah?
It comes back a few times.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Um,
Might be taking a nice little break.
Speaking of snowing, what a beautiful day we had here
Oh, yeah.
in Vancouver, Washington.
We sure did.
today. Holy cow. Sunny and like,
Mid 40s,
yeah.
Bluebird Day. And we worked in the forest. Taking care of that forest.
But yeah. No,
Oh,
Ed,
very nice. Here we
getting
go.
that tournament started up. Yep, you're getting close. You got a good turnout tonight? I hope so.
Here we go.
Boom.
Oh, we got the four-wheeler with the two ball.
Yep, nice, nice, nice.
All right, his cue ball's kind of reasonably in the center, but that one ball just went up there in a difficult spot to, you know. So it'll be a fun rack. He's got to figure out how to develop that 3-4 situation. I don't think the 4 is wired to go down into the corner or anything amazing like that. Yeah, so is he going to try and pull the 1 down by the 10? He's going to go for the bank.
And hide it.
Yep. All right.
Nice shot selection. I like it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's going to. What do you see? I see only coming behind it.
Oh, on the upside of the 8?
Or, I mean, yeah. That's what he's going for, too. Nice.
Ooh, oh,
Hit it. Hit it.
put it cozy by the 9. He bumped that 3 a little bit, which made it even less.
Goable.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
It's not a
Goable.
word.
That ain't goable.
So, he's hit that really nice.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, just real
Okay.
easy, straight stroking.
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
Bank the shit out of that 3 and call the 10.
Ooh, I mean, I think at this angle you'd have a better chance doing the double kiss off the 3 and have the cue ball hit the 10 in. But he's going to call it. I mean, I may not know what I'm talking about, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, see, that's what happened.
Oh.
Cue ball double kissed off of it and went over there.
Well. Duh. Where you been hiding that thing? Well, shoot.
All right. I think what he's going to do is he's going to try and put it in between the side pocket and the 9 ball. Maintain some, well, there we go. Just like this.
Yep.
That's perfect because you can make the 4. You can get your cue ball off the rail a little bit, and you don't have to hit it too hard to get shape on that gray 6. Yep. Oh, he hung it.
Ooh.
Well, if you're gonna miss that shot, miss it in a way that makes it hard to make it.
Enhance. With a lot of right English, you can cut that in. That's really hard, though.
Oof, yeah.
Real hard.
And to what end? You're going to send your cue ball over to the 7. See what he's going to try and do. That is a tough cut. Okay, yeah, he's just
Save.
like, I'm going to do this thing where I just make you have to come to the table with a bank.
Right.
And you have to be really good at those shots where you just leave somebody a bank. And it's like, well, you're leaving them a bank. Nobody makes every bank. So you do that enough and they'll miss one of them no matter how well they bank. So sometimes that's all you got. Good enough.
Boom, but Joey says, I'm going to make that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see how he gets on the 7 here. Oh, he's cutting it into the side, which is a real smart move. Yep, look at that.
Yep, use that rail.
A lot of players, I think, are smarter, or at least they say so in commentary, I feel like I'm smarter at the table than I am in the booth. Like that shot on the 6, doing that. Here in the booth, I'm like, why was going to cut it up there? I was going to get on the 7.
Just like
But
that.
I think at the table, I'd be like, oh, yeah, just like this.
I don't know. I have no comment on that.
Yeah, just occurred to me to wonder about it. That's about it. Nice. Well, he's getting comfortable. I like it.
Yep.
He's hitting the balls real
Looking good.
Yeah.
Says, no. Ra, you're not going to run away.
Nope. Yeah.
Trading back and forth. Here we go. Kind of
Joey
match.
does have a 7-foot valley at home in his garage. We talked about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Rahatin does not.
Yeah.
But Ra says that he likes 8 ball, 9 ball on an 8-footer.
9 ball and an 8-footer, huh?
I don't know. That's what it says, right? 9 ball, 8.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Likes
maybe
all of them. Yeah. They both play
9 ball on an 8-footer. It's like perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I've often said, I consider getting an 8-footer with like 4 and an 1/8 inch pockets. That'd be fun.
Yeah, but mm,
Mm.
do
So
we need another table?
no. Okay. Play with. Yeah, Joey likes to play with his wife and kids outside a pool. Wants to say hi to his wife Kendra and his
Mm,
son Carson.
all right, well, shout out to the fam. Rog is giving us nothing. He's a pretty quiet guy. And
Well, he could be
no
in the,
shout outs.
maybe he's in the witness protection program or
Maybe.
something, or he's thinking about joining it for fun.
I don't know. You can just do that. Oh,
Right?
I think you gotta.
Like this isn't a hobby, man.
No, I'm pretty sure, you have to actually be a witness of something.
And you need
And
protection.
Exactly. Because your life is in danger
Right.
for what you've witnessed. And you have to testify in court.
And they need to keep you alive.
All things
Right.
that I have not experienced at all. I've only seen on TV. Mostly Law and Order.
Dun dun dun.
Or that Jodie Foster Safe House movie.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. All right. Here we go. Another break in the game of 10 ball. Oh, he almost got kicked in this, or almost went in the side, and he got helped. So got to be relieved about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a huge sigh of relief. Like, thank God.
Thank the pool gods.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just heard him laugh about it too.
Well, let's see here.
Again, these guys are real friendly. They
for
play
sure.
pool together a lot.
Yeah.
Loving the vibe tonight.
I like this one ball. You cut it in, the cue ball comes over and disturbs those. Just
Boom.
like that. Oh, and gave him a 210.
Ooh.
That's one of the happiest disturbances there can be.
Yep.
Yep.
He says I'm going for it.
Yep.
Let's
Just
see.
be sure not to get your cue ball in that side pocket somehow. There it is. Way to
Got
go,
it.
Joey.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, that's a table run.
Yep.
I mean, with
Feel
an
like
early 10. But
with that, we're about halfway.
yeah, I think the jury, well, it would be interesting. So back in the 80s or 90s, there was a tournament, and there was some going on with the tournament. They're like, if anybody breaks and runs 10 racks in a row, they get $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So Earl Strickland proceeds to do that. But at least one of the games, if
Wait,
not
in 10 ball?
9.
9. Okay.
But at least one of the racks, there was an early 9 ball, if not more. So the company that was...
They're like no early 9s.
Yeah, the insurance company that was
technicality.
they were using for the, this winnings, it went in court for a while.
Did he ever get paid?
I think he settled for a fraction of it. Because they were like, no, you didn't run the rack. It was an early 10 or early 9 ball.
I mean, technically, they did say you had to run, right?
Yeah, and that's what the thing was. Is like
But
nobody had really
also,
defined it as to be like.
Technically, when the 9 goes down, the rack is over.
Well, technically, he did 10 racks in a row without anybody else coming to the table. Breaking and ending that rack. So, yeah, some gray area for the lawyers. You know how much they love them gray areas.
I mean, they live in the gray areas.
Oh, yeah. The world of nuance. All right, let's see.
Las
here.
Vegas is the land of lawyers.
Oh, every
All the
billboard
millions, millions and millions injured in a hotel.com. And then just like all of them looking like a Giorgio Armani.
Oh, yeah. It's like fashionable. Nice cut.
Very nice cut.
With shape on the
and
2.
Shape on the 2. Okay.
Okay, so I think he's thinking draw it back past the 7 so you can see the 3-8 combo. I think that's what he was considering. But he's also like, well, what if I roll forward? Don't roll forward. Unless you feel like hooking yourself partly behind the 6.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Got some real good
Cool.
draw action on that. It had one of those cool draw shots where it like hesitates before it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun.
Yeah, they always look cool.
Yeah.
And, you know,
You get street
that,
cred.
and that's really why we all play pool.
Right.
So we look cool.
We real cool. We play
Exactly.
pool.
Yep, that's right. Maybe that's why.
Nice. Ooh, nice little combination shot there.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, bridging can be a little bit difficult here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shoot over that 7.
Yeah, or have an extra long bridge where your cue kind of goes under to the side of the 7 and your hand is back behind the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this makes that shot uncomfortable. Look at that 5-legged spider trying to make sense of it. Okay. See, when you're jacked up on a ball like that and it's uncomfortable, it's easy to just like hit at your happy speed of hitting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the more effective speed on that shot, it's kind of like a drag shot with some draw, but enough to get it to the rail, and then your side spin pulls it off the rail for a good shot on that 5. But when you're kind of compromised with your bridging, your bridge length and all that, you revert to that happy speed.
Oh, hung it up in the
Oh.
jaws.
Yeah, so in that shot, kind of overhit it, but made it well. The 4-ball, I mean. So okay.
Okay, well, I mean, you're gonna have to like go to the short rail, kick at it that way, jump it. What are you doing?
Oh yeah. I guess you go for the short rail. If you hit the long rail, that top long rail before the 5, there's some nasty things that can happen where you end up hidden behind the 9 or the 7 or the 10 or something like that.
Nasty.
Nasty. Just.
Ooh, those nasty things. That could help
So
you
yeah,
tell you.
because of that, yeah, I think I'd aim a little bit wide and hit it firmer, and just count on it happening. Oh, missed
Oh,
it
just
ever so
missed
slightly.
it.
Oh,
Just missed it. Okay, Raw back at the table.
yeah. See here, you got to really pay attention. Like, where do you want to be on this 6 to go to the 7? In this case, I think it's better to slide down the rail like that. This isn't too bad. It can go forward and come out of that corner for shape on the 7 in the upper right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 6's closeness to that corner gives them options, but still a little straight. Could be a little bit of an intimidating shot. Coming off. There we go. And he's hit it a little.
Oh, don't get behind that.
Hit it a little. Hit it a little firm.
Nasty.
Yeah, I think I would have liked, like myself, to hit that a little softer with a little bit more inside spin. That's just me.
Do you think he was trying to
And-
get past it?
Uh,
Or he just hit it just I mean, that was just a...
No, I don't see the
Too
point
firm.
of, because if you. But let's see. Just underhit it for the safe shot. No, I don't think he was trying to get past the 10. I think he just hit a little bit too far. I think he thought it was going to bend into that bottom rail a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't. And that also could be rails not as sticky as you're used to type of situation.
Nice stop.
Yeah, just stopped real dead, spun a couple times like a little ballerina dancer.
That lost her leg.
Right? And finishes out. Nice cut into that side pocket.
Yep. Okay. This is like the biggest
Discrepancy.
that we've had so far, and it's a 2 game. So, okay.
All right.
Anything could happen. These guys are shooting very well balanced, an equal matchup. I could have gone either way,
Mm-hmm.
and they've both.
All
Okay.
right.
Looks
So that
like
means they're taking a player break.
let's zoom around the room.
Them deer.
What are they doing? Eating some oats?
Just eating, just nibbling some oats.
Yep. Got a couple lady deer up in there
Yeah.
getting their munch on.
I saw there were 2 males at the trough eating some oats. And they're like standing right across from each other. And they're just both just casually eating oats. And then every now and then they'd like lift their heads up and tangle their antlers together and just kind of, it was like a real lazy type of like wrestling with their antlers. And then they
Just
just go
like,
back to eating oats.
Hey, these are my oats.
Or
But,
it's just like, oh, we both have antlers. We're supposed to do this, right?
no. There were so many oats that they were like,
We're supposed to be fighting for food sources and access to female deer, but it's so easy here we don't have to, but still pretend.
let's check out that room.
It's looking nice. Looking
Real
real
nice.
Yep.
Zoom on over there.
Oh, yeah. Check out that flying spaghetti monster deer. All right. Well, they're on a player break.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, unplug me, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
yeah.
that's the only thing I have in the deck
So-
for plugs.
In my daytime life, I am a realtor for Berkshire Hathaway, and if you're on the fence about getting into a home, if you're still renting, time to invest in yourself. We got a lot of interesting things happening in the market, and I can help you with that. So, real estate, the fastest path to personal wealth.
For sure. Be curious to see what the real estate does this next year.
I'll be curious to see what happens after next week, right? We just had
Yeah.
a really great jobs report come out last week, and the interest rates are coming down. So we got a lot of people looking to sell, not a whole lot of people buying. But
Right.
moving into springtime, they will be.
Yeah,
So-
didn't the first
not you?
administration of
Well, that's one thing. I don't want to get all political.
no,
on
no,
the
no,
stream,
but didn't he drop interest rates pretty severely to like juice?
Well, I mean, the economy was completely shut down.
Right.
That was a
right.
very special circumstance that the real estate market kept moving. The real estate market never stopped during COVID. In fact, it was one of the busiest times I've ever had,
Right.
and kept the economy really going with the amount of movement in the real estate market. But we don't have to get into that. Let's move on to something else. Oh, let's widen out. See what's happening up in the booth. Oh, you got your PNW Pool Thing shirt on?
I
So
do.
I also got my new Mike D hoodie on. I see you're looking pretty dapper in your dude
Oh
sweater.
yeah, tonight I'm just full on abiding.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
duding out. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. And
I'm a dudist priest.
you are.
I am actually ordained in the Church of the Latter-day Dude. I performed a wedding in this sweater.
So if you're looking to get married this year,
No, I don't want to.
you can get married live on the stream.
Oh, that would be kind of silly. Yeah, go
Oh.
for it. Play
Oh.
some pool.
Was that a?
You may now
Was
break
that
the
like
rack.
a yell out? You're not looking to do that this year?
Oh, it was a pretty special circumstance for me to perform a wedding. I mean, it was great, but I'm not like that's not my job. I'm not going to go advertise that that's what I do.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is, let's say loser has to get married on the stream. Right. We'll have a match.
You
Lo-
may, you know, you
or
you, you
or
may now
winner gets to get married?
you
I
may
don't
now
know.
you may now break the rack for the bride. All right.
Throw
Well,
a pool ball over your shoulder and see who catches it. Ah!
yeah, bridesmaids jumping off of each other like rugby players to catch a pool ball.
I'd probably, with my luck, catch it with my eyeball.
Oh, that's not a good place to catch it, no.
Well, I'm a real spaz, so I get injured a lot, unfortunately. For anyone that knows me out there, you know it's true.
Well, I got pretty injured today just working in the forest.
Yeah, pulling ivy is no joke. If you live around here and you know ivy, and it takes over everything. And if you don't want it to take over everything, it's a lot of work. Good thing we got a hot tub,
Right.
because that's where I'm going to be living for the rest of the weekend.
Yep. Oh, here we go. All right. They're back from their break. Their hands are cold,
Yep.
ready to go.
It's okay. I like taking a player break. You get a reset. You get a moment reprieve. Step out, get some fresh air. All that jazz. And then get going again. I like it. I think more people should utilize it. It's only a couple minutes and could be the difference between you're keeping your frustration levels in check, or not that either of these guys have looked
yeah,
frustrated at all.
Right. Well, yeah, it's a pretty friendly match between two teammates, so they're pretty comfortable being around each other. I'm sure, yeah, they're definitely both would love to be a dominant beast, though, so it's not like they're not taking the match seriously or anything, because...
Yeah, I don't think it's like something you don't want to be.
Oh, yeah, no, two matches I played, yeah,
I don't wanna be
losing
known-
one of them, I'm just like, oh,
I don't want to be known as
I really wanted to be a dominant beast.
the non-dominant beast. Oh.
Right. Like if you had beasts at the end of your arms, you'd have a dominant beast and a non-dominant beast.
Okay, getting back to it. Joey owns the break at the moment. He is 2 games from the hill. Rahatin needs to...
Get his shit together, realistically.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. No.
I mean, he's been shooting very good.
No, he's been shooting great.
I mean, Joey
they've
has
both been.
Joey has got one early 10.
That's
So,
right. That rack was pretty cool. It was like cut in the one.
But then again,
disturb the
Raw
8-2.
had one too when Joey left him that ball in hand early on.
Yep.
And he took the 7-10 combo.
Got ourselves a dry break.
Okay.
So I'll be curious to see where he
This-
pushes out.
2-7-8 looks a little aft. But
It looks like a real party. Yeah, we'll get to see what he's going to do here, because you don't want to push out where he can shoot it in.
I don't know. I think I would move that 2 away from the 10 or try to.
Oh, what? He's
Whoa.
getting this back.
Yeah.
Did he mean to do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's checking it and being like, nah, that's back to you, bro. Yeah, it kind of looked like he was just kind of stroking it
And just tapped it
and just
accidentally.
whoops. Well, shit, got to deal with your own shit now.
This is a tricky hit. Definitely a tricky hit. I don't blame him for trying the 2 rails here. I think this will work, too. Ooh, went a little sharp.
Oh. So close.
Yeah, I don't think it widened up off the second rail like he wanted it to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another rail isn't as grippy as you'd think situation.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Clean table over here. No,
Well, I will say
no
when
beer spills on this shit.
right, when I go play other places that are public tables that I definitely notice. I'm like, wow, the spin really caught off that rail.
And then you're whipping your cue ball all over the place.
Right, and when I'm not trying to. So it goes both ways.
Well, he's got to do something here. He's looking at that 2-7, but I just don't think anything goes up in the corner right at the moment.
Yeah, he might just hit it real. He's trying to make something happen, and he came pretty close.
He did. He did.
Yeah, and I'm not hating it.
Yeah.
As far as what he's left Rahatin. So let's see here. I also wouldn't blame him for trying to cut it. Even if you hang it up or it can go off the 8. Okay, he's not going to do that. He did the smart thing. Saw the simple safe and played it. Which, it's tricky if you're a right-handed player to shoot it at that angle off the short rail into it because you're leaning against the table all weird. He's going to try and go above the 6 with inside and come back.
Oh, nice.
He did it. He did it. It shortened up for him pretty nicely there. So he did get it to shorten up.
No, it was a good hit. Although he left raw that combo. So.
Well, yeah, and I'm fully expect him to make this combo.
I try really hard not to make the 2 here, so he can use the 2 to travel.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make the 2, but if he rolls the 2, or it could end up on the short rail, and you could be left with a tough cut like this.
No. Oh, and that 6 is in the way for the kick.
Is he going to twist it? Yeah, it looks like it.
Sure does.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky to bank that 2 in some sort of aggressive offensive fashion.
You ain't banking that 2 in.
No, it would have to jump over the 5.
Right. No, what you can't do is try to cross bank it back and call the 9.
That one's real tricky.
But that's real tricky.
Yeah.
That angle is a little too hard. Like, it's a pretty hard angle to do that. But
that would be.
Oh, he's gonna try to bank into the 10.
He might be trying to put the cue ball down there under the 7 again.
Or maybe he's trying to bank the 2 all the way up.
Yeah, he's trying to put the
He
cue ball.
is.
Oh, what?
Look at this guy.
Wow, he had that other really great. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah, that
3 ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Some really interesting wide banks where he's like almost straight into the rail and cuts it so wide.
Well, if you do like a 525 and under or 550 and under banks, like a Banks ring game again.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to tell
Like
Joey
hit
about it.
hit both these guys up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rahatin has been shooting, like his banks have been real nice.
Yep.
So
Okay.
hats off to you guys.
We'll see if he
Your
can
bank
cut that
games
by
have
the
been
4.
Really fun tonight.
Nope, he's banking it.
Again with a bank. Cool.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how he's planning on getting a look at the 5 after this bank. Okay, yep, he recalled it in the side. I think he's going to try and draw it behind the 4. Like stun it into the rail, then come under the 4. Oh, he put reverse.
Nice. What?
That was nice.
Friggin' killer bank, dude. Oh, he's going to bank it again. He's feeling it. And you know, I like that because when I get in the zone when I'm in bank mode, there's like this weird zone you can get in. You just see banks and you can just do them. But again, I mean, I'm with you. You're not going to make every bank every time, but wow.
Wow, nice work.
Okay, you got to finish that. You got to win this rack after those banks, man. So,
Right.
because you can't lose
You
after
banked your way
making
into perfect position.
exactly. You got it. Let's go, Ra. Well, let's go. This is your rack.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. This is the trickiest shot in this rack is right now making the 6 and getting shape on the 7.
Yep.
So I'll be curious to see how he does it. Do you go in between the 7-10 and bounce back out? Do you just float it down below the 7? You float it down below the 7 and bounce off the rail and
Go,
get
go, go, go,
straight.
go.
Yep. It was like this. You needed to
Bank
go
your
either.
way out of it again.
Yep. Let's see you do it.
Oh my God! If that's what he ended up having to do, that would be insane.
That's what he's going for.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. Well, it did a good job of holding the cue ball pretty well. And end result. Let's see
bank.
Yeah, Joey's like, I can bank too.
Are we sure they're playing 10 ball? Or are they playing bank pool? But also, I'm loving every second of it. Banks are exciting.
They are.
And both of these guys have shown some exceptional bank skills. And like I said, at the Silver Star, both of these guys are practice guys. You see them.
Look at that.
Oh! They put in the work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they're at the tables. They're there multiple days a week, practicing, playing with their teammates, getting better. And great job, guys. Oh, Dylan in the chat. What's up, Dylan? Speaking of some dominant beasts.
Yeah, he's had a lot of success here.
Oh. Oh, you with that again? You get me every time. I'm just like, ah. How do I not see you coming? I'm sitting in the same little room with you.
Right.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh,
well,
man, he really got a roll there, didn't he? Let's see if
I mean, that's one hell of a roll.
Right.
There's one ball on the table, and you managed to leave it. Is Ra going to jump here?
I mean, I jump this all day long.
Yeah, but...
I think I make it 80% too.
Has he got his jump cue?
I don't know. Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, some people don't like to jump.
Some people can't go 3-dimensional.
I might be.
I'm sure they can jump, but with the way they've been banking, it seems like they have a pretty
Dylan,
good
for real, this is your shot.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was like the one way to hit that you never want to. I mean, the one outcome, accidentally ticky off the back of the 9 into the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was such a good roll for Joey that,
Yep, to get that hook.
right. And Dylan, you're right. That was your shot, buddy.
Yeah, if you want to see a cool jump shot in a clutch moment, go back and check out Dylan's match with Anthony Collins.
Yes.
Yeah,
From last week.
Yep, he had an incredible jump shot to get on the hill.
Yeah.
Made the shot.
That was a
Cue
really
ball
good
went
match.
right where it needed to go. It was that was an outstanding move.
Yep. It was super killer. All right, did you mark that? Joey got out there.
Yeah, he sure did.
Okay, Rahatin, let's go. That's really too bad you didn't get that rack. You deserve that rack with all them banks, brother. But, more games to play. At least 2 more games to play. So, Let's turn it up. Pump up the jams.
Ooh, got some real good forward action on that cue ball.
Oh, but a dry break.
Uh-huh.
I want to say that's Joey's first dry break.
So the other dry breaks have all been Raws?
Have they all? I think we've only had like 2 so far.
Oh.
Again, we got to make it like a little scorecard that I can keep track of stuff in the booth of like when a table run happens or a dry break, you know? That'd be fun. We gotta work on that. So then I don't have to guesstimate. I already know.
Okay. Ooh, flat on it. Cue ball against the rail. How you get into that too? I mean, you got to go like
Oh, jeez.
crazy side spin, lots of follow, and
Oh, holy
come
cow,
out of
yeah.
that corner.
You gotta make it and not scratch and get the hell out of there. Yeah, this is tricky.
Yeah, and I think. Okay, let's see which way he decides to go. He's like, I'm just going to roll up on it because, look, I can still see the 2.
Right. That's smart.
Nice. That was really smart. Way to go.
It at least ensures you have another shot and a shot that you can hit the 2
Yep.
and go for a safety or
Ooh, that was nice.
beautiful.
Yeah, way to use the balls down there to hide behind something.
Yep. Great job.
Yep. There's many ways you could have hidden behind something, and that one worked out real well. Yeah, so once again, this would be pretty suitable jump shot. But I don't think that's what he's going to do. And the location of the 4 makes it tough to go that way. He could go to the top rail, but you got to not hit the 5.
Checking it. Enhance.
Enhance. Yeah, see, this is tricky too because you got to spin off this bottom rail and go wide in between the 3-9 to hit the 2. And then you have to hit a rail. So,
Okay.
what? Oh, you're going to try and go in between the 6-3?
What?
Oh, no, go in between the 6-3 that way. Okay.
Sego.
Yeah, don't hit the 9. Oh, put reverse on it.
Like, cool idea.
And get another roll where you're hidden like that. Oh, Raj, is Ra going to give it back? Or are they playing that rule?
They must not be playing that role.
Because, yeah, I mean... Either that or Ra's just like, nope, I'm at the table. I want to get out. I want to be at 5-7.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, it almost went off the 4. That was
nice try.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's real tricky to hit. Like if the edge of that 4 won't let him hit the 2, how else is he going to hit it?
Yeah,
so he's like, he's going to have to. You can do like a little tap masse.
Mm-hmm.
Just twist around that 4. It's not too crazy of an angle, but
he's coming to check it out.
Ra wants to see this. He wants front row seats for this tasty shot. Oh, he got it. Okay.
Yep, he got it.
Yeah, and I don't see why Ra wouldn't just roll up onto this too, do a little tap.
Yep.
Called an APA safety, but hey, it works. You know, the guy's got to do a thing.
Yeah, how many times can they do the same safety before?
You might be trying to hit it behind the 4. Oh no.
You got it.
I don't know. I think there are some places that have a rule like that. You can only tap it a few times, and others don't because it's coming out eventually. You know.
Somebody's gonna mess up or get frustrated at some point.
Right. Somebody's going to try something different. So, yeah, I think he's going to try and put the cue ball, like, thin it. Yep, hit the 4. I think the 2 is a little bit too much under the 8 to thin off the 2 and get that cue ball on the other side of the 8 and hide the 2. So, if he is getting frustrated and he wants it to change, he probably could bank it out of there and keep the cue ball behind the 4.
Oh, he got it.
All right, all right. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long they keep this little... Yeah, he's going to thin it out of here and try and go up table. That's the smart move, I think, to do right there.
Okay.
But it leaked out.
Yeah, but it's like right on the rail, and he doesn't have a very good angle on it. So this isn't like a super easy shot.
Yeah. Roll up on it. The other thing you can do is play a double kiss safe.
I was just thinking the same.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. You gave him a shot.
Yep, he's got a shot now.
Yeah, he could slice this in with a little bit of inside and come to the right side of the 10 for shape on the 3 in the upper left-hand corner. The reason I say that is just because, yeah, going this way, the 10 is blocking the upper right corner, and you're really not putting yourself in good line on that other corner.
No, and taking this shot and bringing the 3 to the bottom corner, you're going to leave yourself, the cue ball's naturally going to...
Or just fire it in.
Or just blam.
Amazingly.
Yeah, cool.
Wow.
Hey there, shooter.
That was a nice shot.
Shooter McDavenport.
Yeah, that was real nice. Let's see what he does here. He's obviously feeling sporty and capable. So I'm going to try and just stun this out for the 6 to go up here. Oh, he went for the draw to get on the 6-10. That's what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was an unfortunate rattle, and it spit it back out. Blah.
Blech.
Rejected.
Yep.
Sometimes a diamond's going to do that to you. Sometimes all pool tables are going to do that to you.
Yeah. Okay, what's he doing here?
Looks like he's taking it all the way up.
Yeah, there we go.
Because he was trying to go for that 6-10 too. And I like it. Raw. Go for it. Let's go.
Hit it like real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to try it. You just got to hit it firm enough. You're far enough away from the pocket. You want to hit it firm so that the 10 ball doesn't stay there. There we go.
Nailed it. Great job. Okay.
Yep. Rahatin to break.
And brought it back within 2. Cool. Hopefully this is the nice confidence boost he needs to bring it to within 1. Well, now that we've had a couple matches that have gone hill, what up, Dylan? Everything turns to red. It's fun.
Right. I know. I want that to happen.
It's fun for everybody when that happens. So I'm always rooting for the most exciting match possible, right? Drama. I live for it.
That'd be fun if the red could like be pulsing a little bit, like it's all breathing. Like that.
No. If there was some way we could cut the music and it turns to a heartbeat or something. Or maybe like, did you ever play Gauntlet growing up?
Oh,
when it was like, Blue Valkyrie is about to die. Da-dun-dun-dun, da-dun-dun-dun, da-dun-dun-dun.
I guess that means no.
No,
I
you
don't
never
remember
played
that.
Gauntlet on Nintendo?
I mean, I remember it a little bit.
Okay, help me out, people who played
Was that
Gauntlet
the
and
one where
knows what
you're
I'm
like
talking.
running through?
Yeah, it's over the top, and it was like one of the games you could play with a 4-person adapter thing and have 4 people play
No,
at the same time.
I'm
It
totally
was
thinking of a different game.
no, it's just you run around
Oh,
dungeons
look at
and
this. Very nice.
get treasure and eat food. But that always like
I'm thinking of the
kinda
arcade game where you're like a knight and you're going through a graveyard killing skeletons.
What, Ghosts and Goblins?
Okay,
I love
yeah,
that game
yeah.
too.
Okay, don't get behind the 8.
Oh, nice shot, nice shot.
That worked out well. I think that was a good move to like not get behind it by going too far. Because, you're going to end up with a shot anyway. Okay, his shooting arm sleeve was pulled up, and now it's not.
Can't let your arm cool down.
Right? Forearm exposed.
It's gonna seize up. Oh. But it was a nice cue ball movement to get down shape on the 5.
All right.
Traveling well.
That was kind of fun. A little pinball action off the
Bing, bing.
9 and the 7.
Yeah.
Get real nice shape on the 6. Like this shot here, I mean, it's kind of just roll forward. I mean, I was thinking he could have just rolled forward. Like it was easy shape for the 7 in the corner up there. But when the 7's that close to the side, it's hard not to play it into the side.
He's got shape on the 8. Okay, he's
Yep.
got 3 to get to the hill. Can he do it? That's 1. And
Is he just going to roll it or is he going to draw it?
oh, I think
He drew it.
he is gonna draw it. Oh, yes. Shoot over the magic rack. Oh no.
Oh, I was thinking
Doesn't
maybe
matter.
put a little bit of draw on it and you see the magic rack twist. I like it when that happens.
All right, with that, Joey's on the hill. And hey, you guys out there in viewerland, and thanks for liking our Facebook and subscribing to our YouTube channel. It also helps us if you give us a thumbs up on the individual videos that you watch.
At the beginning of this match, the YouTube channel had exactly 420 subscribers.
What? It's an omen.
Oh, boy.
Okay, nobody like our channel anymore. I'm just kidding. Please.
No, I want
it
more
just
people to
helps.
like it to get
Yeah.
up to 666, and then we can be like,
Also, we got all this stuff coming up of like nationals and the coast. So if you want to get on the stream and get a match in, so put some pressure on yourself, you have something to review, get at us. We've got some dates open. The weekends are filling up fast, but we definitely can do evening matches as well. So, shoot us a Facebook message.
Evenings during the week, Sunday afternoons.
We do have some very cool matches coming up as well, but so stay tuned. And if you want to get in on the action, let's go. Get at us. Okay. Joey on the hill and at the table.
All right.
2 is he only calling this 210 combo right now?
No, we can't call that right. I mean, he could.
Oh, because he has to shoot the 1.
Right, like on this one
Okay,
ball.
you can't call that, right? Okay, I know what's happening. Only.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out, well, how do I get down there with a look on the 2?
Right.
See, he cut it. I was like, yeah, maybe you can use the 10, but he cut it too thin.
Or
And I think he had to cut
maybe that was a good 2-way shot when he was trying to play,
Yeah.
Because he didn't shoot that with a whole, a lot of powerage. either way, he left Raw hooked behind that two.
Yep.
How are you gonna get to that one?
I wonder if they
Can't go
agreed
that
on.
way.
I wonder if they agreed on no jump cues, or do they just not jump? They're just not jumping.
I don't
people.
know. That's something that you're gonna have to ask him in the post. Because I don't know the answer to this.
He's going a Z bank situation here. Let's see what you got. Nope.
Into the 5.
Yep.
5 into the 4.
Yeah, it was worth trying.
But also, hey, don't hate where that 5, like, oh no, but you left him a 2-10 combo for the match
See,
to be
Joey's
over.
just like, he's laughing about it. He's like, do I do this for the win or do I draw it out a little bit? You know. He's like, if I do that now, it's over.
Right? And they're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. I mean, but I would. Always. If you got it, if you got an option, you got to go for it. Yep, they're laughing about it.
Yeah, you got to make.
We all know.
Got to make Rahatin pay for that.
Yep,
Costly error.
that's true.
Nice.
And with that, Joey seals the deal.
Yep. With a final score of 9-5.
All right, good shooting. I'm just so impressed with the amount of banks that we saw. Very cool. All right, well, let's go.
I'll go in there and get him.
I'll go get them.
Oh, yeah?
I'm by the door. Plus, I like to stand up.
Ah, see, the real truth comes out. Oh, I need to stand up, too. Just realized I've been sitting down for an hour and 47. Which at this age is worse for you than smoking, I hear.
I wasn't thinking about it, but the early, or what I meant was no early 9 as in like no break 9.
Oh.
I mean, so
Oh, yeah, no, we
Well, hell yeah, well,
early 10s
Yeah.
were fine, just not on the break. Yeah, not on the snap.
all right. Well, tell us about your experience in the match tonight.
it was nice. It was nice and calm. Rahatin's a good guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It seemed like you guys were real comfortable with each other and had a
Yeah.
nice time and
Yeah.
have played with each other a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We also were really impressed by how many bank shots y'all made.
Oh, I
Like you had that 3 that was on the rail by that horrible spot in the side pocket, and
Yes, and I banked it to the left.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
just like, what? we just
corner.
we spent like a good amount of time just being like, oh, that's like the taint of the table and blah blah blah, and then you pulled that out. It was like, oh, okay, well, doesn't bother him like most people.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then that other
was quick.
2 that went up into the other corner, that was a really cool shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of memorable
That one
ones.
that just got about an inch away from that pocket.
Right, right. Yeah, it was a good time. So,
It was a lot of fun. Hope to
well,
do it again.
yeah, absolutely. When you and Ra play, I'm with each other at the Silver Star or whatever. And I know your Fargos are still preliminary, but you guys seem like a pretty close, pretty even players.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
His opinion's a little different. I tried telling
Okay.
him. I tried telling him, I'm like, no, you're good, man. I was like, you're just as good. I was like,
Oh, okay.
you
So
know.
you think he feels like you're the stronger player?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see as you guys play more games and you get more data in the system, and then your
Yep.
Fargos.
Been trying to play that Friday tournament to bring my Fargo up to established at least or
Yeah,
robustness.
or the Saturday night. That one's a good one too.
I think Saturday's at Silver Star.
Yeah, 9-ball.
Yeah, he doesn't do the Fargo.
Oh, he doesn't report it.
report
Okay,
it.
and Dylan does on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we've been talking about whether or not we're going to be submitting the Fargo scores here, so we'll figure that out because some people would like it, some people would not, and so it'd be cool if we just had a button on the wall that submit or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll
Yeah.
find out. I'll look into it. But
I think
cool.
it'd be
Well,
fun.
yeah, thanks so much for coming over to play.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome to guys have you in here for a match. So
Hopefully, I'll be back soon and play somebody else.
absolutely.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, absolutely.
really fun. You banked really well as well. You guys guys had a lot of really kick-ass banks back and forth.
Yeah, he has some, and I had some.
Yeah, and it was just it was really fun. A lot of drama, and it was a really good time tonight.
Yeah. I know in the beginning there, it was just back and forth, and
Yeah.
he'd miss one, and I'd run out, or I'd miss one, and he'd run out, and
Right.
or at least close to run out,
Yeah, but that was some great shooting, guys. Really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you guys both had 2 early 10s.
Yeah.
Like combos.
Oh, I
The
like
combos,
that
yeah.
one rack where you had the tough cut on the 1, but then the cue ball breaks out the 2-8 and left it for the 2-10.
Yes, yeah.
That was cool.
Count. Oh, and then what was that? We forgot to spot the 10 ball. In
No,
that
it was
one
so
rack.
bad.
Oh, right.
Because we talked about it, and then nothing. We were like, "Oh no, that never happened." But that was kind of a funny thing.
We didn't even notice, and then we just agreed just to put the 10 back, and it put me in a tougher spot anyways, putting that 10 right where it was. I mean, it could have been.
Oh, yeah, and then you shot it, and the balls rolled around, and it was just a direct hook on the other sides of
Yep.
it. It was so silly.
The 7-10 right into the side pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
He hit it well. He had to come off
Yeah.
the rail first, and it was fun though. A lot of fun.
Very exciting games. Oh, man. Well, should we see if Ra wants to step in here in the booth so we can hear?
Yeah.
I asked him. He says, "Yeah."
Oh, he's not up for. No problem.
He's not a big talker.
Well, yeah, I was shy too, and then I had to quit caring that I'm a silly-looking person that sounds funny. So, all right, everybody. I guess that means we're done for the night. So, thanks again for tuning in, and love your support as always.
Yep. Thanks for supporting us, and make
yeah,
sure
hit us up
to,
on the Facebook if you want to play a match. We do have some open dates. Last week of this month, first couple weeks of
It doesn't
February. Just hit us up and we'll see where you can fit us in. Fit you in. There's of course a lot of people like to play on like Saturdays and whatnot, but Saturdays are they're not the easiest day to schedule matches because we also have stuff to do on
and everybody,
Saturdays.
yeah. I mean, I'm a realtor. I'd work on Saturdays, and
Right.
we have everybody wants to play on Saturdays. But again, your support means the world to us. Like, subscribe, tell your dad. Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
And with that, we will.
Tell your dentist when you've
Tell 'em
got like a
about it.
mouthful of dentist tools. Anyway, yep, like we said, hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you again. I think our next match, as of right now,
It's coming up.
yeah, we'll let you know. Stay posted, and have a wonderful evening.
Okay. And